Somewhere in this world, architects' imaginations have broken free from the pull of gravity. Some buildings look like wonders straight out of a science fiction novel, while others make you question, do people really live there? Today, let's embark on a magical journey to explore the world's top 10 most bizarre and jaw-dropping buildings. And the first one, it's a house that can actually walk. Top 10 Basket Building. Location: Newark, Ohio, U.S. From afar, this building looks exactly like a gigantic picnic basket sitting quietly on the grassland. It was designed as the headquarters of the Longaberger Company, a famous American basket-making brand, and completed in 1997. The building is 7 stories tall, with a steel structure covered by basket-like patterns and even 2 massive handles on the roof. Inside, the offices were fully functional, with meeting rooms, open workspaces, and wide glass windows providing natural light. For years, it was considered one of the most unusual office buildings in the world, attracting curious tourists who came just to take photos. Why it's strange? Because it turns a simple household object into an enormous piece of architecture. It wasn't inspired by futuristic technology or cultural symbolism, but by pure, literal imagination. What if a basket became a building? This kind of literal architecture is extremely rare, and the basket building remains one of the boldest examples ever built. Top 9 Hobbiton House. Location: Matamata, New Zealand. This unique set of homes was originally built as the filming location for The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. After filming ended, the site was preserved in full and turned into a magical village adored by visitors worldwide. Each house looks like it came straight out of Tolkien's world, with small round shapes, earthen walls, green circular doors, grassy rooftops, and flower-lined paths. Every Hobbit house features intricate detail, from wooden signs and laundry lines to hanging decorations and even apples in tiny baskets, all real. Some of the homes are open for tours, with wooden furniture, stone fireplaces, and round windows inside, making you feel like you've stepped into Middle-earth. Why it's strange? Because it completely overturns the modern ideals of efficiency and maximized space, and instead embraces a micro-scale, nature-hidden, storybook-style way of living. It's not a display of technology, but a physical extension of literature and film. Truly a miracle. Top 8 The Mushroom House. Location: Pittsford, New York, USA. This surreal house, resembling a cluster of truffle mushrooms, was designed by James H. Johnson in 1971. Nestled within the forest, the house features 5 huge mushroom-like domes. Each cap is an independent living space, supported by a reinforced concrete stem, soft and organic in form. The structure blends seamlessly with its natural surroundings, resembling a woodland creature's den more than a man-made home. Inside, there are no straight lines or sharp corners. The entire experience is like living inside a living plant. Natural materials are used for the walls and floors, and sunlight pours through arched skylights, creating an ambiance that's both futuristic and primal. Why it's strange? Because it's like an artist's fantasy, but livable. Its mushroom-inspired shape also serves a functional role, providing natural insulation and temperature control. It breaks the common notion that humans must live in boxes. Top 7 The Shoe House. Location: Pennsylvania, USA. This enormous shoe-shaped house was built in 1948 by shoe salesman Malin Haynes as a promotional stunt for his brand. Measuring about 8 meters long and 5 stories high, it looks like something out of the fairy tale, The Old Woman Who Lived in a Shoe. Complete with shoelace holes, heel, and sole, the details are surprisingly accurate. Inside, the space is cleverly laid out with a kitchen, living room, bedrooms, and bathrooms spread between the toe and heel. There's even a window in the roof to overlook the surrounding fields. Over the years, the house has served as an ice cream shop, a museum, and even a B&B. Why it's strange? Because it literally says, "I love shoes" in the boldest way possible. It challenges the norm that buildings should look conventional. Its whimsical exterior hides a fully functional interior. The contrast is extreme. Top 6 Cube Houses. Location: Rotterdam, Netherlands. These bizarre houses, designed by architect Piet Blom in the late 1970s, tilt at a 45-degree angle, making them look like giant cubes balanced on one corner. The complex was built as a form of experimental urban housing, with each cube intended to represent a tree, and together forming an abstract forest. Inside, the living space is highly unconventional. Walls and windows slant at odd angles, and almost no furniture fits naturally. Residents must customize every piece of interior design. Although disorienting, the houses are fully functional, containing kitchens, bedrooms, and living areas. A few units have even been converted into museums and hostels for visitors. Why it's strange? Because it challenges the fundamental rule of architecture: stability and straight lines. By literally tilting the concept of home, it transforms ordinary housing into an iconic landmark. Top 5, the upside-down house. Location, Szymbark, Poland. This bizarre structure looks like it was flipped by a tornado. Created by artist Daniel Chapiewski as a critique of Poland's political system, the house took 114 days to build. Everything is upside down: doors, windows, roof, and even the furniture inside. Stepping inside makes you feel like the entire world has turned on its head. The floor is above you, chandeliers hang from the ground, and walking on the ceiling is a truly disorienting experience. Why it's strange, not only strange, but also deeply puzzling. It makes you question, why must everything in life be right side up? Architecture here is not just shelter, it's a philosophical expression. Top 4, the Crooked House. Location, Sopot, Poland. This building looks like it's melting. Designed by architecture firm Zotinski and Amp Zaleski, its inspiration came from children's book illustrator Jan Marcin Sanser. The entire structure ripples like waves. Windows are irregular. The roof seems magically warped. Inside, the surreal continues. Curving walls, slanted staircases, even the floors shift color with the light. Now used for commercial purposes, the building houses cafes, galleries, and shops. Why it's strange? Because it looks like a scene pulled from a fairy tale. Its intentionally warped design challenges our perception of physical space and reality. Top 3, Hundertwasser House. Location, Vienna, Austria. One of artist Friedensreich Hundertwasser's most iconic works, this colorful and eccentric building breaks all the rules. There are no straight lines, no two identical windows. The rooftop is covered in greenery, the walls embedded with ceramic mosaics, like a cross between Lego and abstract art dot. This building embodies the idea of humans coexisting with nature. Residents are allowed to decorate their windows and balconies however they like, turning the structure into a constantly evolving organism. Why it's strange? Because it completely rejects the modernist principle of function first and instead embraces nature and individuality. It's not a house, it's a living canvas. Top 2, the Mind House. Location, Barcelona, Spain, designed by Antoni Gaudi. A pinnacle of Gaudi's naturalist architectural style, this house looks alive, with a roof resembling a dragon's back, balconies shaped like skull masks, the entire structure seemingly enchanted by magic. Inside, it's just as dreamlike. Wave-like ceilings, vine-like staircases, even the ventilation holes are shaped like flower petals. You won't know if you're in a museum or a dream. Why it's strange? Because Gaudi's buildings are alive, flowing with light, sound, and air. Every detail speaks the language of nature. Top 1, the Walking House. Location, Copenhagen, Denmark. This is the most mind-blowing creation of all, a house that can actually walk. It was developed by the environmental group N55 in collaboration with MIT. Equipped with 6 hydraulic metal legs, it moves slowly across the ground, almost like an insect. The house covers about 12 square meters with a bed, a small kitchen, bookshelves, and a water system inside. It runs entirely on solar power and rainwater collection, designed for a sustainable, nomadic lifestyle of the future. Why is it strange? Because it completely breaks the idea that a house must stay still. It shows us a radical vision of the future of living. Home may not be a fixed building, but a freedom that moves with you. The world is vast and architectural wonders never cease to amaze. These strange buildings don't just challenge our eyes, they challenge our very idea of home and how we live. So tell us, which one would you want to live in? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe. In the next video, we'll take you on another journey to witness the world's most extraordinary wonders.